And I still sometimes have to say it's okay to be scared, but it's not this big, huge,
Yeah.
profound deal because she got the message. Button it
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
When you're a kid,
Yeah.
like don't show stuff because it's not
Mhm.
going to be received. It's
Yeah.
not safe to do that. So, those are some examples. I will say, I have a number of episodes on my podcast
Mhm.
where I have talked about reparenting. I also was a guest on the Adult Child podcast that came out the day before Thanksgiving, where I told the whole story of what happened. Because last year, my reparenting journey was profound. I mean, it's astonishing to me that after 8 years of doing a lot of
Yeah.
work in recovery and how far I came, that
Mhm.
I made this many more
Yeah.
advances. And the profound healing is like, I can't even tell. It's like on a cellular level. I feel like my DNA has changed.
I love this. And I know that we're going to put all these resources for your
Okay.
podcast, for the reparenting podcast, in the show notes, because I think that this is the ongoing work for many of us. I look
Mhm,
at,
mhm.
even from my journey, I keep a picture of myself when I was little. And a lot of the times that I'm feeling these intense emotions that normally I would have run away from, or I would have
Mhm.
avoided, or I would have, done a number of things to not see them. I go back and I sit with that and I reassure that child, it's okay. It's okay to be
Mhm.
scared. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
We can
Mhm.
handle it. I'm here to
Mhm.
help you. We'll figure it
Right.
out.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
these are the things that, to someone who may be hearing this for the first time, you may think like, oh my God, these two are crazy, but it really is something that I
Right.
want to encourage you to be a
Mhm.
little curious about, my listeners,
Yeah.
because curiosity is the one thing that can help us kind of
Mhm.
build a
Mhm.
little bit of the momentum to
Mhm.
begin a journey of healing. And you hear me talk about this if you listen to this podcast. I always said, "Oh, no, I never have trauma. I grew up in a great childhood. I had a loving home." But the
Mhm.
reality is that there has been some trauma, and that trauma has carried me and led me